Real life street stars. You know what time it is.
How was touring with the Wu-Tang Clan?
Touring with Killer Priest and the Wu-Tang, and also there's another group called Moon Crickets in Canada. It was great. It was wild because I had never seen. I used to sing in a band for myself, but it was like a jazz rock band.
Yes.
We opened for No Doubt. This is before No Doubt was ever famous.
Oh, wow.
In Southern California, but I digress. So I was doing that. I've seen that. But the hip hop crowd, they got a lot of love and they show so much support. They are really a great diehard crowd. So it was awesome. It was a great experience.
Being in that, do you believe in Illuminati? Just being in...
Do I believe in them? I thought that came out that they're real, y'all.
Yeah.
I believe in the Illuminati. No, I mean, I have some stories. We maybe should have started out with the stories. When I was modeling in Europe, I went to a couple... I saw some crazy stuff.
Yeah, I've heard some crazy parties.
I've been to Puffy's white parties.
What happens at Puffy's?
I don't want Puffy to listen.
What happens at Puffy's white parties that
I'm not going to talk about Puffy right now. No, what do you want to ask? Maybe I can answer it.
Yeah. So my question is, are there back rooms to back rooms?
Oh, there's always back rooms. Yeah, that's real.
Is it free access to women to get into these back rooms if you choose to go?
No.
So even women aren't allowed in some of these back rooms.
Yeah, it's just a certain group of groups. I've never been to a back room, but I have been to. Wait, I take that back. It wasn't a back room. It was like after we did a runway show. I forget who it was, so I don't want to lie. But it was in Europe. It was high fashion. Every time we did a runway show, there would be food afterwards, and they'd have all raw meat, like raw oysters, carpaccio, tartare, all raw meat, sushi. Well, not so much sushi, but sashimi. Yes. But it'd be all raw.
Wow.
So that was something that we had to, like, if you wouldn't eat the raw meat, you were looked down on, like, you're not, okay, we know who you are.
Okay.
So. But if you ate it, you were like, okay, you're one of us. You're part of the high class. But it was just bizarre.
Did you ever see like a baby goat back
You know
there?
what? Okay, I went to this party.
Here we go.
It's called Fancy Dress. I lived in London with the other models. They made us dress as the Wizard of Oz.
Interesting.
And I was a 10-man, but it was sexy Wizard of Oz. And then the other two girls were, the Lion and the Straw. Yes. So they drove us for hours. I can't even remember. I think... I want to throw this out here and say Manchester, but it was in the woods at night. And then when we got there, it was just all candelabras, like all candles, no lights. Yeah. And we came in, I was young. I was like, I think I was 19, maybe 20. No, I couldn't have been even 20. I think I was 19. So I wasn't as savvy. But I came in and it felt off, and they were like, "Oh, they're here, us, the three of us."
Yeah.
And this older lady came up, and it's fancy dress, so we had on costumes. They all had on costumes.
Oh wow!
So she brings us the wine, and I started feeling like weird, but it could have been just that I didn't drink very much. And I was asking the other models, do you feel weird? But they didn't want to act like they felt weird, like off, because then they would be seen as, how do I say, not in, like square or corny or, oh, you're not a part of this. So they told us that we were going to go out to the barn.
Oh, wow.
They're like, I'm shortening the story a little bit, but they're like, move the party out to the barn. And that's when my spidey senses were like,
Get up.
And there were horses and cows and sheep and goats in the barn. So I called my sister, and she was like telling my manager, take her home. I don't know what's going on there. And so he drove us, we left the party. But so when you said goats, that was strange to me that we were going to go out to the barn.
Yeah, no, there's a movie called Midsummer, something like that. You should watch it. It's right out. It's right on that level. It's right on that level. It's definitely creepy. What made you get out of stop singing and touring or modeling? Was there something that made you stop either one?
I got older and got married and had children, and so you know, he didn't really want me to do it well, and I didn't really I did some things here and there, like commercials, you know, but not the high fashion. Definitely not the high fashion. The high fashion was when I was skinnier. I was 107 pounds. I'm 5'9". Wow. Yeah. So I was really slender. Yes. But when I started getting my lady lumps, I said, you know, they started putting me in more commercial stuff. And that's when I did like the music videos and print work for, I worked for different agencies, LA Models, Ford Commercial, what else? What other modeling agency? Can't remember. Those are the two major ones that I...
No, definitely. I mean, amazing.